Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is inspired by Mom Needs a Clone, Marcia. Go to her Instagram. She filmed a little flip of her pocket size day designer. Back in the day, day designers were my jam, and so were Emily Lay. Let's have fun. I'm also eating a protein bar. See this here? Free daily planner pages, day designer. Go to free. Okay. And there should be all kinds of them. Did it go to free? Oh shit, printables. Here we go, boo. I had to put my name in or whatever, but it does give you access to the ones you want. This is my fave. I haven't figured out if I'm going to, first of all, I gotta save it. I haven't figured out if I'm gonna put this in a composition notebook or get a spiral daily or a spiral notebook and do that. So sorry. Marcia's is the spiral one that you can buy at like Target, Walmart, and all that. I'm doing this because I don't want to buy one and I want something right now. By the way, this is what I'm eating. 190 calories. The best protein bar in my mind, other than my Atkins one. So I decided to do the free daily, weekly, monthly, because that's the type of person I am. There is the daily. You see it? There's a today, top 3, do, dollars, dinner. I loved this one back in the day. Then we've got the weekly. Then we got the monthly, but we're gonna save this one. And they also have this a month on a page, which I feel would be better. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the size of 8.5 by 5.5, which is an A5 Slim. I mean, maybe later. They've got goals and priorities. They've got project planners, word of the year, action goals, intentional living, like free monthly goal tracker. They've got routine and habits, food, exercise log, weekly chores. I mean, I liked this one. I think I downloaded it. I'm not sure, but this one is nice because it's a cleaning schedule. And then Monday, it lets you know what is what. So I got to go see if I downloaded that one. I did download it, but look at this daily tasks. Morning, afternoon, evening. Oh, that's my love language. And I will say a lot of my things were heavily inspired. I think I have on my channel an unboxing of an Emily Lay that I got local, but Emily Lay and Day Designer and the Purposeful Planner were really big for me and how I got into the community, because I started getting into the community by a home management planner. So for instance, this is going to print on 8.5 by 11.5. I do not want to print on both sizes, and I'm going to custom set it. I'm going to set it down to like 75%. If I can recall, that is the one that, let's see what it prints out. That would be Moleskine size. So it's more like maybe A5. So I'm gonna go down to a 65. So 65 is a little smaller, but I think I'm gonna stay on this 75 route, because I think I'm going to use a composition notebook and glue it in and decor and have fun just for right now. And then maybe I'll think about buying the problem is that it's spiral bound, and y'all know I'm not a simple girl. I go really chunky, and I'm like, what if I can't fit all that I need to fit in there? You know what I mean? So I printed the monthly page. This one printed double-sided on accident, but we're gonna keep that. I printed a daily task. And then I printed these at the same big old length. So come on, let's go to the desk. Okay, I hope you guys remember this. If you're not, I did a composition notebook, and we'll go through it in a minute. But before I can do anything, I had just filmed that one to update that at 2 p.m. I had a Quest bar, and that was 190 calories, because we don't want to forget in this camp. All right. I contemplated, I'm probably gonna buy one of the ones that she has because they're so cute. I gotta show you her flip, because not everybody's gonna go run over to her page, probably don't know who she is. I will show you Marcia. Okay, here she is. Mom needs a clone. I'm gonna lower this, but look at her cute little thing, okay? It looks like she put the little latch to close it right there. Smart girl. And put it over, but all the decor is what sold me. So more than likely I'm gonna get one of these. It's just, I need something to pacify me right now. I gotta take my daughter to the trampoline park. She gave me a 2-hour window. I said, when do you wanna go? She's like, Mommy, in 2 hours. So I'm like, filming all I can because I'm a crazy woman. I also had to take my medication so I can calm my ass down. But look at this shit. And she puts it in her purse. Y'all know I'm all about custom. She's like, Monique, I went to go search your channel to see if you had one. I was like, I did. I had the bigger ones. Back in the day, I did, I sent them to her. So I did a Target Day Designer A5 from, I think, my friend Rhonda. But a lot of them I didn't film. I don't film this one back in the day. This one's like 9 years ago. I put it in a Chic Sparrow Day Designer Weekly from Target. They looked differently. And I always liked the bound book system. Okay, so here we go. This is what I created when? October-ish sometime last year. And I was having a damn ball. Look. It was so large. I did dailies. I did a little, I don't know. It was so fun. It was so fun. I journaled. I put pictures. I did a week on our anniversary week. I think I have a setup video of this, of all the pages. And then for like a good, I don't know, 2 weeks I was on it. And then it died down here. Because look, I've got all the stickers and BS. Understanding your child, first grade, whatever. So what I could possibly do, and because they have these in the smaller sizes, I can definitely try and do that. But and I'm gonna cut this to size. And shout out to the day designer, who is it, Whitley English? I think it's Whitney English. And then Emily Lay is Emily Lay. And then Purposeful Planner. I don't even know if she sells them anymore, to be quite honest, but she was my jam too, because hers was faith-filled. So look, I can just like stick it here. And if I have any notes along the side, I can write it down. I like that. Right? Where is my glue stick? So the good thing is that I don't want to spend money. So I think I'm going to go to Walmart to try to find it. And if at Walmart, if it's like an outrageous price, like I priced it on Amazon, just because I know this is a planner project, I'm like, I don't feel like spending money on a planner project. And plus I know it's dated. And that kind of stuff jacks with me. So monthly, I would leave that open. Then I probably would come to the weekly. Yeah, it's this one. Because this one, which one of them printed double-sided? This one did. Because I also thought if I put a daily tasks and then I just kind of like flip this back and forth, that would be cool. Maybe we'll start with that one. I love this daily task though. That one's the smaller one. And for me, I'm like, I didn't spend a lot of money here. I'm using an existing composition notebook. I don't know. I'm all about that life. So I could have kept it the same size. I didn't have to, you know, scale it down. But the reason why I did is because I thought maybe I would do 8.5 by 5.5. I'll leave the day designer in case somebody asks, like, where is it from? Again, and if I want to decorate around there, I can. I'll be honest. I'm really hoping my daughter's like, no, Mommy, I don't want to go. I know that's bad, and I know that sounds bad in theory, but y'all, I've been having a hard time, and I honestly do not want to go to no trampoline park on the weekend when I know, when I know it's going to be loud AF up in there. And then my daughter, I know the way she gets around these kids, she just doesn't like to, it's not her ministry. It is not her ministry. So let's just get some of this down. So, because I can feel the pressure welling up in my body at the thought of me having to go out like that. And I'm telling you, this wasn't always the case with me. This is why in my 20s, 30s, I didn't have this problem. And this is why I sought a diagnosis, because I started having problems of not wanting to go anywhere, not wanting to do anything, not wanting to be around people, not, I just started having problems, and it would grow more and more and more and more. And I was like, what the hell is wrong? Let's move it closer because it looks like it's not going to grab. And, you know, I started telling my husband things like, you know, did you notice this? Did you notice that? And he's like, yeah, I noticed that you're struggling a whole lot more. And I would be like, what the fuck? Like, at first I would be really mean to myself, like, get your shit in order. Like, what is wrong with you? How embarrassing, kind of thing. And then finally, I think it was when we got in like a really big argument, and I was just like, okay, something is not right with how I'm perceiving things, how I'm doing things, how I'm... Boo, you ready? Oh. Huh? You funny little baby. Come here to me, cute little baby. I'm filming. Oh my gosh, look at your glasses. Hold, please. You're welcome, honey. So clearly this is not exactly how I wanted it to go, but whatever. So anyhow, y'all, I have no idea why I got onto that subject. Ooh, this is done. Wow, Monique. So anyhow, like, clearly this would be totally different. And it's no big deal. Like, if I don't use it, I just glued in some stuff in here. But I really, really, really love how she did it. It is so adorable. And I'm like, oh, Marcia, that gives me... So I'm more than likely going to get the smaller book, because I like the idea of that being super portable. But it's so crazy, dare I say, right? Lately, I have been not being able to keep up with my planner projects. Like, I can make them, but they go back on the shelf. Like, I noticed that, you know, like when the what are we in? May. When I put down the rings and I picked up the Hobonichi Weeks, I was like, oh, I'm not filling the rings when I'm already using the weeks. Like, it is so strange how shit is overwhelming me a lot. And, well, it's not strange. It's definitely what happens when I'm all fucking stressed out. A friend, near and dear, you know who you are, I love her. She was just like, you know, Monique, I'm noticing lately that, you know, like, are you okay, basically? She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not okay, honestly. But, you know, the way I live my life, this is the way I live. You know, you just got to keep pushing. But I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing a lot of shit from my mood and like just how I'm, what you guys could perceive as be like complaining or anything like that. To me, it's just I'm struggling. And I'm struggling with myself. I'm struggling with like self-acceptance. I'm struggling with a lot of different things that happen. Oh, let's do this so I can keep it down. Adorable. Oh, and I love that it's a Monday start. So my thing would be, well, anyhow, let me finish my story. So she was so sweet to reach out to me, and she's one of the few that I would allow and listen to because I love her, and we developed a really good relationship. And oh man, and so we talked, and it was so therapeutic. But yeah, so if you notice a change about me, I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to say bear with me. Stick in there with me. It's real life. It's the things that I share are absolutely shit that I'm honestly really going through. And I don't know if I've ever come off as a really poppy person, but I'm not in real life. I'm the type of person that will go dark first. And it takes me a long ass time to fight through my shit. It's just who I am, friends. Okay, let's do this, right? I thought this was something I was going to put in here, and I never did. This is definitely something that should be in here. I can kind of tip it in like chipping on faux. No, it should probably kind of go like that. Hold on, guys. You guys know the way that I am. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Whatever, I don't care what ones we got. Look, I was thinking about getting a commonplace book. That was a while ago. But these composition books are taking the place of a lot of little notebooks that I'm thinking that I've always wanted to get. And yeah, it's just kind of like, see, I was going to cut this off, but I can't because look, there's still other stuff over there. So that means my behind needs to move it over more. So I can keep that there for a rainy day. So see, this is cute because it allows one to, you know, maybe you just, and it's big enough for you to use a month on a page. And of course it would have been bigger if I didn't cut it, you know, size it down. But, what was I saying? It left me just like that. But it would be good to use. I've seen so many people in the community use a composition notebook for their main planner, and I think that's amazing. Like, I definitely would probably use a composition notebook for my main. I don't want to use stickers, I jack up. But I can't. I have to stay with astrology every single time I try. I just can't. So I'm like, we're not gonna even try, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be 2025. So I don't know. I think that I love putting shit in here, honestly, because it's adorable. Adorable. We need a different color to match with this to put that down. Oh, there's that green. Perfect. So yeah, Marcia, I don't know if I'm gonna attach, because I'm in a filming queen today, and that's just what happens. I told you guys when I'm stressed out, I'm definitely gonna do my thing, fizzle. So look at how cute is this, right? So watch me. You've got your daily tasks for the week, and it's Monday through Friday because we're not doing shit on Saturday and Sunday, right? And then you've got that week's, top tasks to do, maybe whatever, and whatever. And then you have a note page. And if you want to keep going with your notes, you can. I just love it. I just love it. And if you wanted even more info, and if you wanted even more, like, maybe you want a meal plan right here. Maybe you want, I don't know, whatever you want to do, you can do. That doesn't match. Neither does that. This may do the job. So we can cover the holes. Oh man, you just went sideways, but whatever. Right? I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, hold on. Let's just at least get you to pipe down so we can get on the other side. I like the idea of using a notebook for absolutely everything. Hence, why my main planner is the way it is. Because I feel like it's just amazeballs. Okay, fine, we need some in the middle. To just do your thing and write a lot of information at once. Okay? So say you're like, okay, I want a grocery list. I want meal plans right here. But then I want notes on the other side. And I want a creative journal, or I want to do whatever. Like, that is so worth it. Tip in all kinds of different things. Say you want to put your grocery list on this side. I'm just afraid to write in it because I really like it. And I'm like, what if I come back later and I really want to use it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So if we want to be technical, all of this was our prior life. Let's see if we can find. Boom. In this book, because it was last year too. And then boom. Here we go, starting off in May and using it however we see fit. I think it's amazing. And I think it's something alternative if you're looking for a main planner as well. And you're just like, ooh, these are my favorite. Who are they from? I don't know, but they're my favorite. So look, I already have dailies. These are that disc doodads. If you wanted to put like a folder, you could. I could have sworn I had, like you can make like a little bookmarker, whatever. Like the sky is the limit when it comes to planning, creating, journaling, notebooking, whatever. So if I do, again, this could be, I'm based on adrenaline, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I saw Marcia's and this is my way of tackling that. Ooh, I want to get that. I guess you guys can call that, I mean, I wouldn't call it FOMO because it's not like really dire to me. But if I wanted to be, put my own twist on something that inspired me, because Marcia is my gal, then I'm able to go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? I just need some type of, I just need color. Like the page, I don't know. I can't deal. So yeah. Maybe I can write like the week date or whatever. But look at this. Just look at the design, right? This is why planners don't work for me, because they are not planners that you already can buy. They don't work for me as my main planner because I'm already like all tweaked off. Like I need to have stuff that works for me however I see it, And not the challenge, but the nice thing for me is like seeing pages all filled out. That is what I love. That is why I pursue this. That is why I'm actively in a monthly book for 6 years, 5.5 years. I don't know what the time frame is. But let's put these in here. I'm not using this right now. I probably should. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning. What I could do, I always need a ruler. That is first and foremost, in case I'm sitting on the couch. So I can put that right there if I don't want to put it in a cover. But yeah, friends, Marcia, I love you. Thanks for inspiring this, right? If I do get out and I get to a place and I do buy the planner, or I have it Amazon to me because I don't want to see the people, you guys know, you will be the first ones to see it all live and in action. I need to find another place to put my fountain pens because I don't have enough room, because I've had too many nowadays. These are also the little pouches I've been liking to use, but again, if it's not like right in front of me like this, I won't use it, even if it's in a clear thing. It's just a never-ending battle that gets on my everlasting nerve. So again, shout out to Day Designer, see, 2012, 2018. Shout out to her for, offering that. Emily Lay also offers free printables. If you're in the market to make like a home management binder, they offer a bunch of freebies. You can scale them down to whatever size you want. If you don't know the size, just Google ChatGPT. Hey, what size should I scale stuff down to? But again, I thought it would be nice to show you guys. I will keep this downstairs in case I do get a wild hair and I'm like, oh my God, I'm amazing, oh my God, me. But until the next time, God bless you.